Wanna say Kalalal, Yahweh Shemi Ashai Bashem Raka Kodash double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the brothers in the highway and byway preaching this word in sincerity and in truth. With much honesty of the brother Shapar from the James Jamaica camp. I'm just gonna play this devil here to set the precedence for this lesson here.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
Yeah, and that's the so-called white man plan, man. You know what I mean? And the question is this image being set up on the earth right now? Because right now, we're in the time where the image of the beast is being rolled out, you know what I mean? And the mark, seen, is just about to be rolled out, man. But you have niggers, you know what I mean? You have niggers out there, seen, who's supposed to are pretending to be the watchmen of Israel, you know what I mean? Finding all different type of excuse why the mark of the beast is not the mark of the beast. You know what I mean? Which the RFID chip is the mark of the beast, man. But you have you have countless amount of doctrine against the fact that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast. But why? Why though? If this is so significant to the time, why is it not in the scriptures, man? The RFID speaking to the RFID chip. See? Why, if it's thing that causing so many controversy out there, why is it not mentioned as something that important? Why is it not mentioned in the scriptures then? You know what I mean? See, sure that you niggers are not the real watchmen of the nation of Israel, man. Yeah, and if it was the real watchman of the nation of Israel, you would be tracking all the things that the UN, you know what I mean, the elite through the UN trying to push upon the whole entire world. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you niggers don't come with nothing substantial showing why you say what you say is the mark of the beast, man. But we can pull information from everywhere showing the plan detail by detail. Where these men going through the tag you niggers, man. See, we not just come off of the top of our head and say something, man. We go through the research. Our brothers do extensive research, man, bringing out this information, man. My you niggers want to come and discredit it by just something where you feel. You know what I mean? You have the brother like the brother Rakoya come, the brother Ariella breaking down the whole economic structure, you know what I mean? The whole algorithm, the most algorithm where all them nations and what them doing, we have to come all the way around to the mark of the beast, man. A whole lot of research, man. And niggers just want to discredit it like that. You know what I mean? No honest but you can't tell her how it will go. But oh yeah, me feel like it's an embargo. Me feel like next one say. Me feel like just philosophy. Look, man, and you can go extensively in the thing and bring out something with substance, man. But hey, as a real watchmen of Israel, we're gonna bring out real substance and what the mark of the beast is, man. Yeah, as I said, the image is being poured out, and I'm just gonna play some video. Then we get into some scriptures. Hey, let me read the scripture here first because I have to knock you some of you niggers first, man. Because as we said before, you are not the real watchmen. You know what I mean? You're fitting in the category, this category right here. You know what I mean? This is Isaiah 56 and 10. It says, his watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. See? You're ignorant. You have no knowledge. See? Of what is really going on, man. The vision is speaking right before our eyes right now. And you niggers cannot see it, man. You're blind. You know what I mean? Anybody will say the mark of the beast is an embargo and cannot prove how this type of ideology is going to work. Because contrary to that ideology right now is happening on the earth. Because I'm gonna say, yo, US are going to embargo, you know what I mean, upon some or some sanction or whatsoever upon some other nations. Right now, you see the nations coming together to work around the American SWIFT system and all of that right now. But you niggas don't know that. That's why you're saying what you're saying, because you don't know anything about geopolitical events, man. Because you never take time out to do the research. This, a matter of fact, the Spirit of the Lord never reveal these things unto you, man. As the scripture say, you are blind. You are dumb dogs, man. You know what I mean? Now you have Russia and all them countries working around the SWIFT system, man. You know what I mean? Um, Nations planning to dump or bypass the US dollar. Here's what we're at one point you have this nigger Nate saying that the RFID chip saying is for GPS tracking the dog, tagging the dogs, man. Now you have different clippings. I have a place where the clippings them were done, showing that human implant are come and it are gonna use to be even do your finances, man. To show how far behind you niggas are, man. A matter of fact, you dark, dark your light is, man. No, you're not even light. Dark your darkness is. You know what I mean? The double darkness, man. But anyway, it's watchmen. Isaiah 56 and 10 it says watchmen, they are all ignorant, they are dumb dogs. All dumb dogs. They cannot bark. You can't warn of the things that is coming because you have to talk something substantial, something pertaining to the things that will actually happen. Real time. You know what I mean? And matched up back with the scriptures. You niggas cannot do that, man. You cannot do that, man. Saying you only can talk off of the top of your head. Things where you feel say. This is not a feel say game, or this is not something where you feel say. The scripture say your heart is more deceitful above measures, man. So, hey, you can chat anything off of your head. We basically show the evidence of what's going on out here, man. Yeah? And I'm gonna do that right now, right here. You know? See? You say they cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. You know what I mean? Because you niggas not into the prophecies, them, man. We can see it. The most they can get out of prophecies is brothers from Great Millstone, man. The most they can get from all Israelite movement. You see me? When it regards to prophecy, the most they can get is from brothers from Great Millstone, man. Hands down. You know what I mean? We dive in on the prophecies, them. See? Loving to slumber. They are greedy dogs which cannot have enough, because for some reason, see, if some reason you niggas just adamant against this the fact that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast, as if you're collecting money for it, man. Are you getting benefits in this kingdom? So therefore, you don't want to teach against certain contracts where you make, like certain men have 501c3 charter. You know what I mean? So the benefits that come by having that charter make you can't speak. Things that are basically essential for Israel to know. You know what I mean? Such as the mark of the beast. It said, yeah, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough. Like our Nate, seeing? And they are General Grievous. And they are shepherds that cannot understand. And you don't care how brothers put out the information, say, oh, look, see it here, it's happening right in front of your eyes. Niggas just can't understand. Lord put a blind upon you, man. You're blind. How obvious. Edomites can see it, man. Edomites can see it. Yeah, and we'll get down in that. He said, they all look to their own way. You know what I mean? Like Adam Abbat. You know what I mean? Everybody come with a different doctrine what the mark of the beast is. One of them must be right. But which one? We soon find out that. He said, everyone for his gain. Some man want views. You know what I mean? Someone want money. You know what I mean? So enough man not about the prophecies them, man. You know, really about the prophecies them. We not see no man a break down the beast and how the beast come about and the apostles them going on that, man. We not see no man a break down the phoenix. You know what I mean? We not see no man a break down um the Syrian wars and all the other beasts them come to line. You don't see none of them other man they are going on that, man. But the men them will go through that extensively. You have niggas coming out now. We never go through none of the research. We never go through them breakdown there. And we just come and just say, yo, off the bat, say, yo, we know what the mark of the beast is. Niggas don't even know what the beast is, man. And the only way they know what the beast is because the elders have bring it out, man. You know what I mean? Even niggas, hey. See? Hey, let me show you what's going on, man. Because real things are going out here, man. Real things are going out here, man. Concerning this mark. Real things.
So many economists believe the future will be cash free. You're already seeing it from everywhere you go, whether it's your baseball game or to your local deli. Now, Sweden is getting there even faster than anyone else. According to a New York Times report, a fifth of the country, doesn't even use ATMs anymore. And 4,000 Swedes, now get this, have microchips implanted in their hands so they can pay for products with just a wave of their hand.
Yeah, so Nate, you just look like a fool when you say, oh, it's for GPS for your dog, man. Remember you said that. Well, them here, right here, she say, oh, look, the Swedes, them have get their microchip, man. Them can pay for shit. You know what I mean? Via the microchip. You know what I mean? And this is going to be worldwide because Sweden, India, see, and China, see, is the testing ground for the agenda that the United Nations is pushing, man. You know what I mean? It's for that agenda. Yeah? Seeing so India testing out the new identification system where basically accommodate seeing the government issue of the RFID chip, man. Seeing China basically a test run all the technologies them like the facial recognition, the cameras them and all of that, and the social credit system, man. And we're gonna play some video showing that, man. Seeing and everything, when everything finish, them gonna launch it out on every nation under the UN under Agenda 2030. But goal 17 for those who don't know, seeing they're going to see that every nation under goal 17, because you have 17 goals under sustainable development, that every nation apply this system, man. And them go, just like what that devil said at the first part of the video, he say you're a credible United Nation. I'm gonna make sure so the law, seeing what them are gonna bring across, seeing is carried out, man. Them are gonna ensure that it carried out, man. You can go back and watch that video what that cracker say. You know what I mean? So don't think this is just propaganda talking about Sweden and them thing that these videos basically you see I pop up on the internet that talk about the chip and China and them thing that is to sensitize people to what's going on, man. This is the fact. You know what I mean? And guess what? It is the mark of the beast, man. See? And it's plain to see. But you niggas, as the scripture say, you are dumb dogs.
Makes the Apple Watch Co. look obsolete. So on top of that, many Swedish companies are asking their employees to get implants to pass through access points and to pay for...
You have an article come out of England the other day say, oh, certain British citizens the same way certain the employers them basically considering chipping them employees, man. See? This is how them playing it across. See, this is how them use them psychology. But we, through research, we know that the United Nations have a thing what you call ID 2020, where all of this are come under ID 2020, man. You know what I mean? Which Rockefeller Foundation and some other Microsoft and the rest of them funding that foundation through the United Nations, man. We know all of that. So we know that them gonna plan, and they have men like Aaron Russo and all them man come out and tell us that the ultimate goal is to get you people a chip. And now we're seeing it coming out, man. And niggas can't see past that. Yeah, but hey, it's a miracle. The Lord blind you. Because it's only a miracle make you can't see what I want right here, so. Yeah, go on.
Conveniences. Now the red flags start going up. So for our red flags, we have to turn to legal media analyst Lionel. Lionel,
Niggas can't see them red flags.
thanks for joining us on this. I know you've got some red flags, and I feel like I'm reading out the book of Revelation possibly. So what concerns come to you?
So why niggas can't see? Men are supposed to be the watchmen of Israel. Why you can't see? Seeing why you can't see like you're reading from the book of Revelation right now? According to the things that will take place, man. Does not the scripture say the vision is yet for a point in time and at the end it shall speak? It is speaking. What you niggas are saying is the mark of the beast. How is it speaking, man? At least that. Go into that. Go into some in-depth details. Oh, the thing where you are talking about. How is it speaking, man?
Arise from humans microchipping themselves.
This is the mark of the beast. This is
Exactly so, man. Exactly so. You know what I mean? Hey, look, man, you niggas keep believing what you want to believe, and who following niggas keep following what you want to believe. Hey, because the white man said that means I'll cure on the mark of the beast. I will say something opposite of what the white man said. That's all depends on some other nigga mind. You know what I mean? As long as the white man says so, that means it can't be the mark of the beast. Really no. Fall for the so-called white man psyop. But anyway, just to show you what's taking place across the world, this is China's new system
China
when them set up.
is implementing a social credit system which demonstrates the future of social control in technologically smart cities. They're setting up a vast ranking system that will monitor the behavior of its population.
Look, right now in Jamaica, them setting up something like that, man. China is going across the world, set up the infrastructure. The UN set up China to go across the world to set up the infrastructure, seeing for the mark of the beast system, man. The image of the beast and the mark of the beast is being set up right before your eyes, man. See, China setting up infrastructure, building infrastructure in Jamaica, and even new cities, smart cities, they're about to build in Jamaica right now. The government is talking about it, man. You have China make a city where nobody not living over there in China right now, seeing accommodate people. For one of the goals of the United Nations will say, oh look, seeing them have urbanization, moving people from off the countryside and put them into cities, man. And that is actively being carried out across the world right now. Even here in Jamaica, man, to accommodate this new system, man, we're going to eat you people by storm. You know what I mean? Hey, man, let's play a video here before me even talk about through China, what China responsibility is within this New World Order Agenda 2030 goal, man.
But then out of nowhere, the most in-your-face Agenda 2030 commercial came on. At this point in the game, if you are still calling Agenda 21 or the 2030 plan a conspiracy theory, then you are just plain stupid.
Yeah, like some other Israelite men that say, yo, we are conspiracy theorists because we are saying, yo, Ray, you're just straight up stupid, man. Because they think some obviously. These men nothing more hide nothing nowadays, they talk it straight. So it wouldn't even be a conspiracy anymore. Because them own mouth are say it, man. Just listen what them say at the summit, them where them go.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the ad, and then I'm going to play it again, breaking it down piece by piece.
G20, a council of 20 major world economies, formed to put the world back on its feet after the 2008 financial crisis. China, a nation that has contributed over 25% of global economic growth, assumes the G20 presidency in 2016, at a time when global cooperation is more critical than ever. China stands ready for member nations to join in, seeking to innovate through scientific advancement and technology, actively harnessing greener sources of energy to power China by 2030, with sustainability and invigoration in mind. China has injected new life into existing initiatives through the latest 13th five-year plan, with commitment to maintain a medium-high rate of economic growth. Mega projects like the Belt and Road Initiative are being built to spur interconnectivity and unify trade toward an inclusive world economy. Further demonstrated through AIIB and South-South cooperation. Hosting G20, China signals her commitment to member nations and beyond to create an innovative, invigorated, interconnected, and inclusive global economy. G20, a council of 20 major world economies, formed to put the world back on its feet after the 2008 financial crisis. China, a nation that has contributed.
Yeah, so the Chinese basically going across the world setting up infrastructures, bridges, roads, cities, you know what I mean? And putting in the technical, the technology, you know what I mean? A more advanced technology in these cities are places where they must set up, you know what I mean? All because the agenda that the UN have, what you call Agenda 2030, man, in your face. As I see put a video, it's in your face. You know what I mean? So China is a place to go then to really understand what the UN is trying to set up worldwide, man. You know what I mean? Which we can say evidence of that happening out here, even in Jamaica, and they're gonna be all across the world. You know what I mean? So China, Sweden, and India, seeing is the groundwork, is the base ground to understand what's really gonna happen across the world. You know what I mean? And as the video said, look, while the member nations them have to join in very soon. Yeah? Alright.
And rank them all based on their social credit. And it's being aggressively pushed by Chinese authorities and relentlessly executed by China's tech and financial companies, and it's changing life in China. It's a system of social control that watches everyone with cameras everywhere and marries together all your information as your credit report, internet usage, location data, snitching by peers, and any other factors the government may choose to determine whether you can do anything like borrow money, use transport, get a job, or rent a place to live, or whatever else the government may choose.
Does that not match this scripture right here, man? It said, this is Revelation 13 and 15, it said, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. This is happening before your eyes, man. See? That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Because right now it need a social credit thing where you get demerit and you don't get access to certain things because you get demerited. You know what I mean? But you come down to the point where you get all the dark. I watch a video the other day where you say because of the same surveillance grid China have certain people just disappear. The military take them and carry them at some concentration camp area, and some people look for them family members and can't find them because of some simple things, man. So a lot of people seeing gonna be killed under the system where I come up, man. See? And cause it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. And if I watch a thing concerning Sweden, you know what I mean? You have the Swedish brother where I chip the people, them say, yo, them want to put chip in a forehead too. You know what I mean? So you can see what's going on. You know what I mean? And that no man might buy or sell saving he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So that is what taking place right now. The system itself, I show you, say, yo, you get isolated if you don't apply to the system that the man might bring across the world, man. See? What hard is that for understand? See? Hey, look, man, things not looking so well for you, men who talk about the chip is at the mark of the beast. It's not looking well. It's not looking well at all, man. Trust me, it's not looking well.
Is this a sign of the coming mark of the beast system found in the Revelation prophecy?
Yeah, you have Edomites working out the problem. Working out and seeing that is what being fulfilled upon the earth, man. This is something actually happening on the earth, man.
Let's take a look at what the Chinese government is doing.
You know, that's it, man. See? That's what's going on, man. Hey, let me bring out that precept here because you niggas are coming out of this vibration right here. Yeah? This is Revelation 19 and 20. It says, and the beast was taken. See? And with him, the false prophet, starting with the Catholic Church, and all you niggas are coming out of that vibration. You know what I mean? Whether they want to be IUIC, whether they want to be ISU, what they want to call it with Comfy and them friend, them, remember what that abbreviation is. You know what I mean? IUCPK and everybody who has said the mark of the beast is not the RFID chip. See, you're coming under the same false prophet vibration, man. See, and this is what you're doing. It said, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, which he deceived them that had the mark of the beast, and them that worship the image. These both were cast into the lake of fire, burning with brimstone. Seeing, so you coming under the vibration of the false prophet, deceiving the world, man, that the chip is not the mark of the beast, man. You niggas is adamant against the fact that the chip is the mark of the beast. So you come under the same vibration. We'll show you that, look, man. The false prophet that deceived the world, man. You know what I mean? And this is a judgment for you niggas. You're going to be cast into the lake of fire, which is them thermonuclear bombs that's going to be shot in America. You're going to be destroyed over there in America, man. Yeah? And wheresoever these bombs drop. Yeah? So with that, we say, Kalalali, Bashim, Shai, Bashim, Raka, Kodash, double honors to the apostles of great stone. Shalom to all the brothers in the highway and by preaching this word in sincerity and in truth with much honesty. Shalom.